咁第二就係佢用咗好多篇幅係講翻佢哋以前，即係去翻佢哋以前，即係話有個細路嗰個地方，咁似乎就想重執舊好，即係喺個父同埋母喺個女面前咧，就似乎想係維係住個家庭。咁但係咧，就你睇得到佢哋行埋，即係唔好講行埋咧，坐喺隔離都好似有問題咁究竟係點咧？
So the director remembers deeply, when he was growing up as a child, seeing the placards on the street, that are advertising the family planning policies, and he remembers that really well. 仲有第二個問題係可唔可以再講一次？
講即係個父母帶翻個女去地方人話有佢嘅地方咧，即係巴拿馬嘅內嘅巴拿。咁喺鏡頭前邊咧，個父同母咧就好想維係個家庭。咁但係實際上你睇到咧，唔好講行嚟嘅復興啊，佢哋連坐埋喺隔離咧都好似好有困難。類似嘅故事，我哋喺電影節又好，喺電視日本嘅電影都有講過。但係一般嚟講，佢哋嘅處理手法咧就係、主要係描述佢哋再話有第二個仔女嘅掙扎，就 rather than 去重新 rebuild 個 family。即係我見到佢用咗好多篇幅，咁但係咧就係、似乎喺個女面前咧，就好似做到個 family 好似破鏡重圓咁，但係實際上佢哋連唔好講話行嘅，連坐埋都好有困難睇落去。
因为这个戏实际是怎么说呢？你比方说，可能小爱让爸爸妈妈要给他生孩子的时候，但是爸爸妈妈的感情已经是碰到了危机了，所以呢，让这两个已经一个即将步入中年的一个夫妻再去生这个孩子的时候，他就会出现困难。
So I think the question was speaking to how we see in a lot of films, this theme of families trying to reunite back to how it originally was, but actually the director says in this case, the daughter in this film was coming from a family that already had kind of fractures in the very beginning of their relationship because of how she was conceived and how the parents chose to live subsequently. So that was the situation.
就剧情这么安排，实际有的时候还是想人生有的时候都是由很无奈的成分组成的。
So children in these types of circumstances are in sort of a helpless situation. They can't really choose how their parents lived and lived their lives.
对，这种无奈呢，也可能是历史造成的，也可能是某一个政策造成的。
And these types of circumstances are due to maybe personal or even political factors. Maybe it has something to do with the family policies, but also on an individual level, it has something to do with that as well. Do you have another question? Yes.
I have two questions. The first one is, what is the main reason for you to choose the black and white as your color tone of the whole film? And the second question is, what is the main interpretation of to the love in your film? Because you spend a lot of time to describe the girls who travel by the train to the north side of China. Is there any main reason for you to choose?
这俩问题都跟我个人实际是有关联的，因为呢，我自己呢是也拍照片拍了很多年，所以呢也是比较痴迷于黑白摄影，一直到现在还在拍。还有一个呢就是跟电影本身有关，因为这个我们的预算很紧，然后呢这个故事呢我就觉得可能是用黑白的影调拍出来可能会更加有质感，所以最终当然还有一个就是我们的美术就预算的问题。这也是个原因。最终我就决定了，就是用黑白来呈现这么一个故事，然后说那个向北方呢，因为我是南方人，我是上海人，但是我从小呢就是向往北方，我向往北方的所有有质感的东西，包括雪呀，那个风啊，这些都是我痴迷的元素，所以我每一个剧本基本就写完都是在北方拍的，
There were two questions. The first was asking why the director chose to film in black and white, and the second one was why was the whole film based on traveling up north. And so both of these are actually due to some of the director's personal background. He is an avid photographer, and he's always wanted to make a film in black and white. And for this particular project, he thought that the black and white visuals would give a certain quality to the narrative, and that's why he chose to use it. The second question about traveling up north, the director is from Shanghai. He's considered a real southerner, but he's always liked the physical aspects of the north, the snow, the wind, the physical aspects of nature, and so this was a way of kind of capturing that on film.
I have two questions too, but the one the first one is about narration.
I have two questions too, that are somewhat at the opposite end of the spectrum. The first one is about the narration, and I'm very interested actually in having the director talk more about the relationship between the girl and her co-worker, but some things are left unsolved and unfinished. And the second is about the form. It's almost a non-narrative film from its visuals, and I'm wondering what the director I know is talking about being a still photographer, but I'm wondering if there's also influences from scroll painting and from art photography and from the documentation about industrial aspects of China in the 50s.
其实这个电影说的是说小爱和她家庭的故事，但是我在写这个剧本的时候，我觉得更多的是说小爱和这条江之间的关系，是说小爱和这座城市之间的关系，说的是小爱和她自己前一世之间的关系。
So the film is capturing a story about the girl and her family, but also the relationship that the girl has with the river that she lives close to and the city that she grew up in.
对，所以呢，强调第三者关系的时候，更多感慨的就是时光的流逝。
So another element of the film that he wanted to stress is the passage of time.
然后曾经的工厂很辉煌的工厂，然后基本上也面临着各种各样的那个问题。你比方这个戏里边那个纺织厂，它实际现在还在，但是也很快可能就是要没有了。然后后边爸爸的那个厂是去年已经没有了，所以当地的政府还在问我要这个片子。
So part of like a symbol of the passage of time is the factories that used to be, in its heyday, giving a lot of people their livelihood in the past. But nowadays, actually, the actual factory that the film has been filmed in is about to be demolished, and the municipality in which the factory resides, actually they're asking the director for a copy of the film because it's a way to document the physical aspects of that place.
包括小爱和他同事之间的关系也是这样，因为我跟他们接触比较多，基本上他们之间的关系可能更多的也是像流失、像流民一样，就是可能1年之后你就不知道他在哪儿了。
As for the relationship between the girl and her coworker, I suppose the director wanted to capture something like a nomadic relationship. It's quite temporary, it's ephemeral. You never really know whether you'll encounter these people again in the next year or so.
对，因为曾经的这些工厂里边的员工，我们可以一块工作30年，甚至我们的孩子他们还可以在一块儿。
So, because back in the days when you work in a factory, you might spend maybe even 30 years there, and even your children might start working there. But these days, that's not the case.
对，现在都没有了。对。对，这个反正影像这种调子是我喜欢的。这个是我们在看景的时候，就是这样。当时时候，我就跟我的美术说，就说要找到这样曾经有时代记忆的这种工厂。然后后来他在选景的时候，拍完照片拿回来，传回来之后，基本上很快，我们运气也很好，花了2个星期就找到了。
As for the kind of visuals that he captured in the film, he actually is quite astute and quite sensitive to the images that he captures on screen. As for the factories and the kind of long shots, he actually spent only 2 weeks to find this location, and so he thought he was lucky that he did.
对，等定下来之后，就是我还有那个演员，还有妈妈，然后我们就一块去工厂里边，也生活了快1个多月。就跟他们天天在一块儿。
So once they chose this location in the factory, the director went along with the cast, the mother and the daughter, who plays the mother and daughter, to go to this factory and actually spent several weeks there, working and living there as factory workers.
对，我也在里边儿，就天天跟他们在一块儿。最后一稿剧本就是天天跟大家在一块儿改完的。
And it's actually at the factory that the director worked on the script, the actual script with the two of them. Any other questions? Maybe only one more.
谢谢导演带来这么好的作品。我有2个问题想问一下。第一个是关于制作方面的，就是刚刚看到后面应该是您的工作室制作的，所以想问一下这是不是独立制作的？然后也看到那个制作人员中有一些可能是港台的，或者是澳门的，还有国外的一些工作人员，所以想这是不是一个国际合作的？第2个问题是关于情节上的，就是虽然刚刚也有朋友说到这个是不是正能量，但是我个人觉得其实影片中还是有一点伤感，因为每一个家庭都像是破碎的，无论是舅妈的，还有小艾他们自己家的，还有老刘家的，好像最后都面临一种家庭成员的一种分崩离析啊，或者是并不能够很开心的结局。所以想问一下导演为什么会将家庭是这样的一个方式去描述？谢谢。
先说第一个问题，因为这是我自己的工作室，然后至于这个片子里边有很多，比方说国际友人，但你知道我们拍文艺片，从我第1部电影开始就受到方方面面的朋友的帮忙，都是帮忙，包括就是来自各个国家，包括香港本地，所以呢，就是我们在感谢的人名当中有很多，也就是所有的各个国家的那个国际友人，都是同行，所以我是非常感激他们，没有他们的帮助，这些年我们要走下来也很难。
So the first question was whether this was an independent production, because the lady saw in the credits that there were a lot of thanks to people from Hong Kong, Taiwan, Macau, and other overseas countries. And so the director says, yes, he made this film with his own company, and even from his first film, he's had the help of many different friends from around the world, and so without their help, he doesn't think that he could have come this far.
对，还有呢，就是这个剧本，在剧本阶段就是参加过很多比赛。
And the script actually was worked on in different workshops around different film markets as well.
对，然后第2个问题呢，我个人呢，实际是对家庭的理解，或者说我自己对人生理解，我更多的关注的是一种状态。当这个状态它不是悲伤，它更多的是一种无奈。 是一种现实生活带给你的一种，有的时候是一种无助，但它并不是说是悲伤。
So the second question was, she observed that the director chose to portray like several different ideas of a broken family. Not only Xiao Ai's, with her being ill, but also the aunts and the uncles. They all seem quite unhappy with how their family is. So that she was wondering what he was trying to convey there, and the fact is that the director observes this reality here these days in society, and he just wanted to see that it's, he sympathizes with how it seems very hopeless or something, but it's not that they're totally depressed. It's just that's just the way it is these days. Okay, maybe one more question.
导演您好，我有2条问题。第一个是我在看片子的过程中，经常会想到范立新导演的《归途列车》。所以我的第一个问题想请问的是，为什么会选择剧情片这样一个形式，而不是纪录片？因为范立新他其实大家2个的聚焦也很像，就是一个女孩子在一个快速移动的交通工具上面望着窗外这样子。那个片子讲的可能是农民家庭，他的留守儿童后来在进城市打工这样，但他选择用纪录片的方式，好像会更真实或者更切中一个问题，他本来在社会上的真实的一个情况。那第2个问题就是和另外一个片子，就是陈可辛导演的《亲爱的》，那同样都是回应一个失独父母的问题。那我自己的感觉是，陈可辛导演在那个里面更像是在去问这样一个社会问题，或者这样一个政策下导致的一个家庭的一个生存状态。而导演您的片子，我觉得好像更多是在说一个少女她跟时光、她跟人生之间的关系。而失独虽然在影片子的宣传以及它在最后就片尾之后，它有提到这样一个社会议题，但我觉得它好像并不是一个片子的核心。不知道导演您怎么看？
明白。因为那个纪录片跟剧情片，它可能是我们选择的，一开始就先入为主选择好的。那我呢是从入这行就一直拍剧情片，拍这个剧情片，所以这个题材呢一开始为这个我们去采访干嘛，最终都是为了写一个剧情片的一个剧本。那么至于最后你说到那个问题是对的，因为我后来就觉得就失独而失独去写这个故事，它可能是一个线性的。那个，后来呢，我们在写剧本过程就觉得，把这个线性的东西再拉出2条线出来，那么更多的是通过失独的这个故事推动剧情往前走，然后再加几条线，可能就是我自己比较偏爱的，就有关时光也好，有关那个流逝的岁月也好，有关就曾经的岁月记忆也好，这是我可能个人的口味的问题，对。所以最终我们从目前这个片子成像出来，基本跟一开始想的初衷基本上是一样的，对。
So the gentleman had 2 questions. He thought that the film that we just watched reminded him very much of a documentary by Fan Lixin, Last Train Home, because of how it depicts this girl also on a passage towards her family. So he wanted to know why the director chose narrative form instead of documentary to portray the social issue. And his response was that, well, he's always done narrative films, and all the research that they did with actual people was used as material to create the story. And the second question was, this also reminded this gentleman of a film by Peter Chan called Dearest, about also a kidnapped child. And so he wanted the director to comment on how films these days capture these kind of family, societal issues. And so the director said that through this idea of the lost family, he worked on the script to kind of use that as an anchor and as an engine to drive the story, but he also added some other story strands of his own, choosing kind of things that were more personal to him, about the passage of time, about memory and other things. And so that's how he constructed the story. So thank you very much. 谢谢。
谢谢大家，谢谢大家。